Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. We're just coming out the side of Roma, Texas. I saw gasoline for $2.09 a gallon. We're just out for a pleasurable drive this morning, and that's good because I'm enjoying this because it's nice to get out and about. And in a Class C, since I don't have a toad, yeah, here's the cheapest gas I've seen. There's a Valero right there. Gasoline is $2.01 per gallon, which is about as cheap as you're going to get it. But yeah, we're in Roma, Texas, coming out going south now towards Rio Grande City. And there's a number of little towns along the way. And as I see the signs, I'll kind of tell you what they are. But you can just enjoy the view. I may say something every now and then just because I'm nervous and feel like I got to talk. Most YouTube creators do that, but just enjoy the view and the culture, because this is all predominantly the Mexican culture, and it's different, more colorful. You'll see that the buildings are more colorful. They got a lot of yellows and greens and blues, and that's the way it is. And while y'all are enjoying that, there's one there called the restaurant Dulce. And I'm going 35. If you're in a hurry to get to Rio Grande City when you leave Roma, you might want to pull over and do a mental check. Here's a little town here called Escobares, population 1,188. So it's almost part of Roma. I mean, it's just you can't tell where one ends and the other begins, you know. But you don't want to be here in the 5 o'clock rush or the morning rush, because it really gets busy, particularly 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. And this is a Friday. But on Fridays it gets crazy. I'm eating some dark chocolate. I'm going 40. I think the speed limit's 50. Escobares, I think's how you pronounce that. That could be wrong. I can get most Spanish Mexican words pretty close, because I grew up in South Texas, Kennedy, on a farm. We're on Highway 83 going south to Rio Grande City. Rio Grande City from Roma is probably, I don't know, 20 miles. I could be wrong. Be close. A lot of used car dealers. There's Garza's Garage and Auto Salvage. At that Shell station on the right, gasoline is $1.99.9. Pretty reasonable. In Rio Grande City, it should be about that. I need to get some gas while I'm here, or while I'm in Rio Grande City. Speed limit is 60 now. I guess I better move up a little bit. Yeah, the time I picked is good. It's about probably a little after 9. Let me see. Actually, it's 9:15 a.m. Friday morning. Here's a town here called Garcino, or Garcino maybe. And Arroyo Garcino Creek here. Arroyo is like a creek bed. This gas station here is $2.09 a gallon. Yeah, it's funny there's that much fluctuation, you know, but that's a fancy station. It's got a restaurant and stuff. Well, the speed limit's 60, but I'm not going to go 60. Rio Grande City is 8 miles. Mission is 42 miles. And we're paralleling the Rio Grande River off to the right, probably a mile off to the right. Yeah, whenever you're traveling around and you're looking for a place to eat, I know a lot of people say, well, if you see truckers there, that's usually pretty good, and it is. But also, if you go through a town and there's local police or highway patrol or law enforcement parked there or eating there, that's usually a good indication that the food's okay. Of course, sometimes they comp or give the meal free to the law enforcement or give them a big discount, and that gives them an incentive to be there. Yeah, and you don't want to be. I was on this highway one day and they had an accident, like a truck turned over or something. Man, whew. But that's true on any highway, anywhere in the world. Got some beautiful weather coming up. 10 days forecast. Looks like 50s for lows and 80 for high in that range. My kind of weather. Yeah, you see, the city really never ends. When you leave Roma, there's just buildings all the way along. And that's the same way along near Far, San Juan, Alamo. Those three are just like one big city. I think this is going to be okay. The Class C, I was kind of, we're going to have to stop. I thought it was going to stay green. Well, see, now we're just coming to the city limit sign of Rio Grande City. It says population 13,834. Now it's 835. Me. Why did that light change? Because it saw me, I guess. I don't know how big old trucks do that. That surprise red light, it just goes, it goes from green to red real quick. That's got to be tough on their nerves. Now, one thing good, when you get into Rio, you just follow this 83 right straight into Rio Grande City and kind of wind through there, and you'll come right to the large H-E-B grocery store. That'd be your first big thing on the right, and then right past that is a Walmart, as I recall. Is my recaller 100% correct? No. Sometimes I do pretty good. Okay, we're smoking along now at 52 miles an hour. Fortunately, there's not any traffic behind me at all. I'm going to have me a swaller of my Tico, my green tea and coffee mix. It is good. I really like it. And I love the smell of coffee. But I don't like to drink the big, that many cups of caffeinated coffee. So what I do is I put in about a half of whatever's required for a cup of instant coffee and mix that with the tea. Pretty good stuff. And I've got that coffee smell, you know. Yeah, when I was walking through through Falcon State Park where I was camped this morning, I went walking for a long walk, about an hour, and I could smell food cooking because most people, or a lot of people at camp, cook outside. You know, they'll make bacon and eggs and all kind of stuff. Boy, there's nothing better than the smell of bacon cooking in the morning, and also the smell of coffee being brewed. You know, the old cowboys, when they'd be going across country, they could smell coffee from another campsite miles away, like cattle could smell water. We'll let this go till I get to HEB, for those of you that are wondering what the plan is. As far as any electrifying news or updates, I don't have any, so if you're waiting on something, I ain't got it. The Texas border, a lot of history right in here, guys, a lot of history. Shows to be 62 degrees. Now this red light here always gives me a fit. Well, yeah, that stripes there, gasoline is 201. I'm hoping that it's 201 in Rio Grande City at Walmart or HEB, so I can fill up there. That sign there said this highway is called the Texas Tropical Trail. Also, while you're down here along the border, if you like fresh fruits like oranges and what else, cantaloupe and other things, sometimes you'll see a stand that has that for they'll have it for sale. Another used car place. I'll do these. I'm going to do three. I did one driving video. This is like the part 2, sort of. And then I'll do another one probably when I leave the grocery store. Maybe, I don't know. And then I'll post these in the future. You can smell the flavor of the town. You know what I mean? It's a kind of a smoky. I don't know. It's kind of like being in Mexico, actually. And one of the things you notice in Mexico, see, they have a lot of diesel-powered vehicles, you know, buses and stuff, and you do smell a lot of diesel in Mexico. There's a fruit stand on the left there. They got tomatoes too, I see that, and watermelon. Gasoline there's $2.19. Alberto de Fuente. It is a good feeling to see all these signs in Spanish. Yeah, I like the Mexicans. I do. They're good folks. Well, you know, there's always a few bad. I mean, in every culture, you can't judge the whole group by one person. We do that. That's what you call a hasty generalization. Well, those people, or those kind of people, have I ever done that? Sure. Hell, I'm human. Let's see if I can see that. So we got, on one side we got 80, 81, 78, and on the other side we got 80, 81, 81. So we're all right. The 75 moved to 78. That sign says Rio Grande City Historical District. They do have a historical district, and they got a bunch of old buildings and stuff. But this is the Friday morning rush hour traffic in Rio Grande City, which today, fortunately, is not too bad. I thought about getting some bottled water, but, you know, filtering it with that Culligan pitcher filter, I think, is adequate. I think we're a little bit paranoid about filtered water. I mean, you know, Coca-Cola sells more bottled water than they sell Coca-Cola. And they make 50 times more on bottled water. It says it's 9:28, so yeah, it'll take a good 35 minutes to get here. $30 miles an hour, and I'm going 30 miles an hour. This is right downtown right here. This is downtown Rio Grande City, Texas. Just like most downtowns, a lot of the shops are closed. We're getting close, not too far. There's the El Valley Bakery. El Valley Bakery. But they got some good bread. Can you remember homemade bread? My mother used to make homemade bread. And just the smell of it cooking, you'd gain weight. Something fell back there. I don't know what it is. Well, it waited till a good time, I'll give it that, because we're almost dead. We come around this turn here, I think we're right on HEB. Yeah, we're kind of on the outskirts of Rio Grande City. We're on the south side. But I want to go to Wally World first. You know, I hate it when a car just pulls up right beside you and parks. I don't know why I do, I just do. Well, there is HEB way down there. What'd they move it for? When we get in the Walmart parking lot, I'll end the video. 1, 2, 3, red light. Remember that silly little game? Now that noise is the exhaust pipe rattling against the body of the RV, and I don't know exactly how I can fix it. I tried to pry it a little bit. If you step on the exhaust pipe outside where it sticks out, it stops. I mean, I see where it's hitting. I just can't I don't have what I need is a big bar or something I could get up in there and move it. I just need to move it about maybe a 3/8 of an inch and do it. I'm working on it in my mind. Okay, now we're coming to, HEB's $1.99. But we got to go to Wally World, which ain't far away, I don't think. Let me see, is it here? I hope I didn't dream that Walmart was out here, one of my illusions, because I don't think I've ever been in it. Well, there's gasoline for $1.98. That's got to be Wally World. That's Murphy. Well, let's go get some Murphy. Yeah, and then there's Walmart right next to it. Okay. So now we got to do a little trick here to get in this gas station. They got it all. They got a little road that goes one way and a road goes another way. And everything that was loose got looser. So here we come in my big automobile. And fortunately, there's a pump open on this side right here. And there's a Peter Piper Pizza. So we'll fill up here. And another thing about this Class C is the neck for the gas deal where you put in the gas. It's so steep that you can't leave it in there. It'll keep cutting off. Another engineering defect by somebody. But having said that, guys, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye from Rio Grande City, Texas. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link and go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Amazon takes care, Amazon takes care of me. Anyway, guys, adios. Keep your health. Bye-bye.